I'm going to start with, I'm out in the living room, and I just wanted to show you my beautiful door that's not finished. And to the right of that door, right here, is my dots. I just got them out of the room, so now we're going to go in the room. So this is one of those old barn doors that slide, and it's it's going to bounce back on us. It's not finished. I need a handle. So here we are in my room, my studio, and I think I told you how big it is already. There's my dogs. They like to lay there. So I have it separated into two areas. So I have the right side of it here is my actual working area. And then I have the left side is my relaxation area. It just kind of worked out that way. I didn't really mean to have a sofa in here, but it just kind of, look at it. It's all wrinkly from the dogs laying on it. Just worked out that way. So you come in, let me get back here. You come in, and to the left is a jelly cupboard. It's an old one that I used to have in my other house, and there were certain pieces of furniture I just refused to part with. So that houses a lot of fabric. Okay, and there's some books that I'm reading there. I keep my library books right there. I keep a project always next to the sofa. The dogs, as I said, they're in and out all day. There's blankets back there and a heating pad. I usually lay that out on the sofa for them. They like to be warm. At the house, we keep the house pretty cool. So I have a really nice light there. It's a Dazor light. And, you know, you can see I have some more projects. That's the knitting crochet project that I showed you recently. That's a little Kawandi, I believe it's called, table runner that I made. You might have seen it on my Instagram account. I posted a while ago. That's Maxwell. And that's Madison. They are brother and sister. They are schnoodles that need a haircut really badly. So, you know, I usually sit here next to the light. It's great. I got the window. It's nice and bright. Let me stand back again so you can see. It's just like it's like an apartment. I could live in here, really. Just if you put a little refrigerator in here, I'd be tickled to death. So this was 2 bedrooms. And this particular side of the house, of the room rather, this side of the room was really a teeny tiny, one of those teeny tiny bedrooms that you just had like a desk in and a chair. And then this was just a regular bedroom. So Brian took, he took the wall out. And he put these sliding glass doors in for me, so I would have more light. The light comes from the back of the house usually. It's afternoon now, but the sun comes in here in the morning, and I just love it. I get up really early. I can see let me show you. Can you see the view? Can see the sunrise right there, and it is spectacular. So I try to get up early because I like to watch the sunrise, and see the view is just gorgeous. Isn't it beautiful? I'm very blessed. So I don't want to move too quickly. I don't want to make you sick. So there was a wall somewhere around here. He took that down. And he had to move one of these windows. I don't remember which one he had to move. So let me go over here and show you. So before I show you and tell you about that part of my studio, I'm going to show you. See, I have a TV in here. So I sit here, and there's my dots. Those are my design boards. If you're interested in knowing about them, they are fantastic. They are pieces of styrofoam insulation, and I just covered them with flannel. Anyhow, so there's my TV set, and that box came from my house on Main Street in Coopersburg. I don't know if you can see, it says Coopersburg on it, and I had to take it with me. So here, let's go over what's cooking in this room. Brian made all the molding to my specifications. I wanted I like the farmhouse rustic look. And we collect, or he collects, I should say, wood, old barn wood and whatnot. So he made this wall for me. And I was going to paint it white, and I decided not to. I decided to just leave it. I didn't have this table. I just got this table about a couple weeks ago, and it was all open in the middle, and I didn't like it. I felt like there was too much wasted space. So I just got this table. I thought it was a table when I bought it, but it's not. It's actually a desk. I was tickled to death. I bought it at a thrift store, and I go on Wednesdays. Sidebar, sidebar, sidebar. I'm always with the sidebars. Wednesday is senior day, and so we got a discount. I think I got the table for like $30 or something. It's ridiculous. We always go on Wednesdays. That's where the dogs lay. Sure. That's where they're supposed to lay. I don't know. I'll put some little fun stuff. I love old wooden crates, old wooden boxes. This is where I make my videos. Right there. That's my boom that I use. My beautiful flowers my beautiful daughter gave me to brighten my room. I do have a project out on my table right now. And I've been working with t-shirts. If you want to take a peek. This is the bottom edges of the t-shirt. I recycle everything. I have humidifiers all over my house. I have dry eye. I always keep water, and I use these containers, and it tells you how much you've drank and keep drinking and whatnot. And I bought a purple one to remind me of the beach because, yeah, we lost our electric. We don't have any electric. I just realized that because that is one of those pick frames, and it is off. I thought so. It's very windy out today. Anyway, there's my sweet mama who's up with the angels that I miss her so much. I love my mother. Anyway, back to the water bottle. So it's purple. My house at the beach is purple and yellow. So I'll show you. See? It's a desk. I couldn't believe it. I thought it was a table, just a table. That drawer is a bonus. So this over here is one of those hospital tables that they slide across your bed when you're sick. And there's a button on the side and it goes up and down. And it is absolutely perfect here. I have a laptop. My laptop's under there. It's perfect for my computer. So I come in here in the morning, I sit in this chair, and I watch the sunrise. And I get my Bible out. I do read my Bible every morning, or I try to. And I just sit there, and it's so peaceful. It's just so wonderful. I'm so blessed. Anyway, that is a little DMC container with drawers. You might have seen it in my other house. It is a leftover from a store, my favorite sewing store that went out of business many years ago. So that's a memory keeper. I do take pictures for Etsy, and that's my little photo cube. I love that thing. It works really good. And if we had electric, I would have turned it on and showed you, but it's wonderful. And I see one of the lights is falling out. Anyhow, that's my mama, or my interpretation of her. I'm making a quilt with all her clothes, and it's just random blocks and whatnot. And I'll show you that one day. And then my husband made me this. He does really amazing things, and we sell a lot of signs. We have beach words on the signs. That we sell down at the art shows down in Cape May. All right, this is a piece of furniture that is missing a door. It got broken during the move, and it's the door behind Mom's picture. And I haven't had a chance to, or Brian hasn't had a chance to fix it yet. This is one of my favorite pieces of furniture. So I got rid of most of my furniture when we moved, but there was certain pieces that I just loved and kept. You could see me in the glass. See? I keep things in baskets. I love baskets. But for some reason, this house is super dusty. Super dusty. I don't know if it's Brian's remodeling or if just the heating system or what. So I keep everything covered with a clean piece of fabric, just so that when I open it up, it's not horrific with dust. Okay, so this wall here, that's a vintage clock Brian repaired for me, and just some little odds and ends. My paintbrush collection, I collect old paintbrushes. Yes, I love them. I have millions of them. And let's see if we get a little closer. This is an old paint can that never had any paint in them. And I have a couple of them in here. I don't know if there's any more in my shop, but we sell them in the Etsy shop. Brian found a couple of them, and yeah, I of course schwicked what I wanted first. So there's how I keep my pens. It's an old box that he found someplace. I love it. It's part of the project I'm working on right now, the bottom of the t-shirts. So I did want to tell you a little bit about, I'm just going to go to the floor first. These are old file cabinets. I did have these in my house, my last house. In fact, they were, and I try to utilize every inch. So I do go underneath the cabinets. So let me show you. This is the old flooring from the last house we lived in. Brian made these counters for me in that house. And of course we took them because the people that bought the house didn't want an art room. So we did cut them and make them fit in here. So it goes like all the way around like that. And there's another file cabinet. If you want to know what's in some of these things, I can certainly tell you. I can do another video and be more specific. Right now, I just wanted to show you my layout. Down there, I keep all my paint. And I love baskets. So I have a lot, and I like square baskets. I'm particular about my baskets. There's another file cabinet under there to hold up this counter. I didn't want him to attach anything to the wall in case I changed my mind, which I have changed my mind a couple times. My printer. So there's fabric in those boxes down underneath, and there's paper in that long box right there. There's paper in that, in that basket. There's paper, collage paper that I've made over the years. And I've been working on a couple different projects, so I just left it out. I just got this thing. Let me stand back so you can see it. I just got this wall thing. It is pretty big, and I was not sure if I was going to love it or not, but I do like it. I was going to originally paint it, and for the time being, I'm happy with it the way it is. So I'm not going to paint it, but he hung it on the wall. I didn't want to just sit it on this shelf because I wanted the counter space. So I have stuff, projects that I'm attempting back under there. Yep. All right. So we skipped the corner. Let's get back to the corner of the room. So this is like an old toolbox there. Bead stuff in it. I used to own a bead store. This is one of those carousels. Well, it does spin. Yeah, it was stuck on something. It's carousel. That glass back there says Bellini on it. You probably can't see it, and I don't want to reach for it. That was my mom's toolbox back in the corner. So Brian, I'm always having him come in and, can you hang this for me? Can you do this? So he gets mad if he doesn't have the tools handy. So I keep the toolbox right back there. That's some of my camera supplies. And I'm going to show you this beautiful box that some of the things have fallen off of it. Sorry about the sun. There, that's a little better. That's my mother. She's in there. Brian and I made that box when she passed away. And that's emptiness up there. It's just nothingness. I'm going to hang some some of my beaded jewelry on that. I just kind of put that up there yesterday actually because I had my fairy lights someplace else and they were on, but I think I heard the heat. I think the electric came back on. All right, so I have a lot of my journals that people have gifted me that are finished in there up on the top cabinet. And then I have works in progress of my journals that I've not finished on that side. And I keep more pencils and whatnot here. These I take back and forth to the beach in these totes. And there's my daddy. And of course you saw my mama. And here's the ladybug, which represents a family member that is no longer with us that we miss very much. And let's see, I guess that's it, right? So we're back around. I keep a rotary mat on the counter. It got warped in the move. It was in storage and it got warped. I don't know if anybody has any suggestions. I've tried to flatten it. I can't. Hasn't worked. These are more of my paintbrushes. I told you I love paintbrushes. I love old ones. I've made some of these out of old sticks and whatnot. This is an interesting puncher thing. Yeah, it's a die cut machine, but it's not kidding. It's not kidding around. It's a really heavy duty one, and I am ever so grateful. So this file cabinet, this white one, was one of the things that I said, I am not getting rid of that. And I'm just going to show you one of the drawers. There's another paint can up there. That's Rose. That's our mannequin that we've had since my kids were just babies. Look at this drawer. Is this obscene? Yeah, so I love this file cabinet. And Brian says, that's a really weird place to put it, you know, because when he comes down the hall, there's the house there. Yeah, forgive it's a mess out there because we're getting ready for the kitchen. He said, I can't see you. I used to sit over here before I had this table. And he goes, I can't see you. And I said, yeah, that's the point. Anyway, there's a mannequin up there, a torso top or whatever you want to call that. That's my mom's beautiful beaded vest thing that she wore when she was in her 40s, and she was gorgeous. So that's it. We're back around to the doorway. There's the TV. And see, the dogs are still on the couch. So I'm going to turn you around. And I'm just going to say, oops, I'm really wobbly now. I'm just going to say bye for now. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being interested in seeing my studio. And if you have any questions about anything in it, just let me know. I can do another video and tell you what kind of supplies I have and where I put them. That kind of thing if you're interested. All right, guys. Spread the joy. I'll talk to you soon.